Times Now's mega exclusive. The notice to Tabhligh chief has been accessed. 36 questions were posed to the chief of Tabhligh. That's the latest update that we have for you right now. This is Times Now super exclusive. We'll be going across to Priyank Tripathi for more on this. 36 questions were posed to Saad. In fact, Tablighis, we know, have led to a 25% surge in the positive coronavirus cases across the country. Police had launched a mega manhunt as well because soon after the FIR was filed, the boss went missing. Priyank Tripathi joining us with this exclusive news break. Priyank, over to you. Give us the details.
Yes, certainly. The crime branch has sent the notice to Saad, and this is what we have been telling to our viewers. And yesterday also this was questioned by the lawyers of Mohammad Saad that they have not got the copy. So here is the copy right in front of their eyes, because in the news debate, they were questioning that the crime Times of information is not correct. What we know from this, that the crime branch is going into the detail of the funding of this organization also. That's a very pertinent point, because the income tax detail of Mohammad Saad has been sought by the crime branch officers. His PAN card number, the kind of funding which he was getting, which were the organizations which were funding him, how many religious organizations were in touch with Mohammad Saad. So since the time period, he is not joining the investigation, because Delhi police sources are indicating that they are also refraining to tell him to come and join the investigation as of now, because he is on self-quarantine. Although efforts have been put in by the Delhi police to track him so that he can be sent to a better quarantine facility. But in the meanwhile, the crime branch will go
into the detail of funding of this religious organization, which has been giving crash course kind of training to several religious scholars who were coming from outside. More than 400 people have visited this particular building, Hina, from abroad, which also include 9 Chinese nationals. We have the exact data of how many foreign nationals have visited this particular organization. But on the other side, this notice is going into the detailed account of what has been done in the...
Amid the notice and manhunt for Tabhligh chief, Times Now has exposed his lifestyle as well. After infecting about 400 people in the country, he is enjoying a luxurious life in a resort. Look at these pictures that we are bringing to you. On one side, you have the exclusive copy of the questions that have been asked by the crime branch, and on the other side, you can see the lavish lifestyle that Tabhligh chief is currently living. Let's straight away now go across to my colleague Megha Prasad for more on this. Megha, can you just take us through the important questions out of these 36 that have been posed?
Well, Hina, this is the document that Priyank was referring to. This is from the Office of the Assistant Commissioner of Police, the Special Operations Squad that is currently investigating into the FIR that has been lodged into the Markaz incident. Now, the questions that you are asking about, these are the list of questions. 12 are there in this one page, and I'll take you through the important ones. Of course, the government and the police wants to know the details of it all. So they begin with the full name, address, registration, details of the organization, etc., details of the persons in the management committee of Markaz, details of the income tax returns filed, because they want to know about the organization. The PAN numbers, bank accounts, etc. are asked for. The list of employees working for the organization is also sought. Then, of course, they come to the number of religious gatherings that Markaz has organized by your organization from 1st of January 2019 till date, and details of number of days of Markaz and number of persons attending each Markaz also to be provided. So now basically they want to know all the details of each of these events that has been organized by Tabhligh at the Markaz since January last year. They also want the map premises. They have asked for the CCTV recording, whether CCTV is installed in the premises of Markaz. If yes, then provide details of the numbers of camera, the physical location, and of course the recordings, etc. They have also asked whether, and this is very important here, Hina, they have asked whether any permission from Delhi police or any other authority was requested, obtained by the management of Markaz for holding the religious gathering in this case. If yes, then provide the certificate of the same. Whether
so that is going to be very, very critical. That holds the key. And we'll, of course, get to know the reason as to why this kind of a gathering was happening, whether they did have the permission or not. Thank you very much, Megha, as well as Priyank, for joining us with all of those details.